perpetuate that problem are from different parts of the world, including from the big countries as we know them, the powerful countries as we know them. In fact, that problem has roots in the history of that country, the history of our region, and the history of our continent, relating to even the early days of colonial time. That's why many times I'm surprised. Let me go straight now to the issue raised, talking about, say, sovereignty, territorial integrity. As you said in the statement made from Angola, how do these matters arise really, in a sense? M23 you talk about. These are Congolese. Even to the admission of Congo's leaders, the past and the present. Now, why are they fighting? Why do we have over 100,000 refugees here in Rwanda, originating from that region? Why? Why do we have refugees here? Is it because Rwanda wants refugees and attracted them from Congo to come to Rwanda? I said the first question, M23, why would they be fighting? They just like fighting? So, in the fighting that is happening in Eastern Congo, and you call that violation of sovereignty, territorial integrity, how does it arise? So, on one hand, these are Congolese. On the other hand, they are foreigners. So how do they combine these two identities? How do they happen to be Congolese on one hand, and then they are foreigners who have invaded Congo and therefore breaching everything about sovereignty and territorial integrity? Maybe they mean something, those who make such statements. I would remind them and remind us. You mean here in this room, people don't know how that started, where it originated from? These groups fighting in Congo, the fighting that was started 2 more years ago. Maybe I even don't know whether it qualifies as such. These people did not, they are of Rwandese background. I don't know whether it would even be right to say they originated from Rwanda. Most of them, Congo found them where they are or where they were. It's not that there was a movement from Rwanda. Maybe some might have originated from Rwanda by this, either before I was born or when I was a kid myself. But what I meant that Congo found these people there has to do with the colonial times. Congolese leaders, the actual people who are fighting now, who started this fighting we're talking about, came from Rwanda. They did not come from Rwanda. These leaders of M23 and the majority of their fighters came from of 2012, 2013, specifically actually number, those who came here were between 500 and 600, whom we disarmed of DRC at the time, and it had been for when things like as they kept changing. The government of DRC used to send even their officials to come and speak to people here. Where we had held them in resolved. But these are not the ones who started the fighting. And if you want to see where these people, most of them are still here. The fighting was started by the main group that was and from Uganda. How did it become Rwanda's problem? honestly. Well, but that is also what maybe became their main crime in Congo. So if they speak Kinyarwanda, that has turned reasons for persecution. And that's why we have refugees for over 2 decades. The other reason is the have really entertained. I think they have deliberately, whether it is a gift of thanks to them for having committed a genocide here, or preserved them